Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you some of my leaf propagations and the growth of some of them, how some grow faster, some grow slower. So I'm going to start with this tray right here. Now these are not harvested leaves. Obviously, as you can see, some of them are leaves that have fallen off while I was repotting, or some of the leaves that have fallen off. I pick them up when I find them in the pots and just throw them in here. So what I wanted to highlight today was that some of these leaves grow faster and some grow slower. So I would like to show you this purple pearl leaf. As you can see, these were damaged by slugs. When I bought this succulent, it had slug damage, but because it was the only baby, I was willing to actually just take the succulent and harvest the leaves and see how they do. So when I was repotting it, some of the leaves fell off, but like if you see this leaf here, it was eaten by a slug halfway, but look at that. Okay, so do not throw your leaves away. I mean, it costs nothing to just put them out and see what happens. And this is my leaves. These are my leaves from, I think this is from my trying to think, my pollux. This is a leaf from my pollux. But yeah, so some of these leaves grow faster than others. So if I told you that some of these leaves have been here twice as long as these, you have to be patient sometimes. So I can show you some of the leaves I've had in here for almost twice as long. And because these leaves are not harvested, some of them are wrinkly and don't look as great, because I try to harvest very healthy leaves when I want to propagate a succulent. But most of these are just leaves that I've picked up off the ground, or leaves that I have thrown in here after repotting a succulent. So yeah, see the slug damage I was talking about? But as you can see, it's giving me roots and it will give me a baby. So yeah, so some of these leaves have been in here for 4 weeks. These have been in here for 2 weeks. As you can see, these are already giving me a baby, but be patient. They will give you babies. And some succulents, see, this one has a baby and roots. Okay. All right. And it's the same one. So sometimes it'll give out roots first, or a baby and then roots. Or sometimes it will come out all at once at the same time. So see, this one needs to be put in in succulent soil, because as you can see, it's also getting dried out a bit. So what I do, usually when I get it at this point, I just stick it on top of soil, just like that. Okay, and let me see if I have enough. See that right there? I mean, it doesn't have a lot of roots, so you can wait a little while, or you can just put it on top. Doesn't make a lot of difference. Now, the only thing I advise is not to pour water directly on top of the leaves, because they will rot. So I try to get water underneath. So this way it also encourages the roots to kind of dig down and look for the water. So I try to keep the leaves dry as much as possible. So these are some of my leaf propagations right here. I have some sedums, I have agavoides, I have some jade, just different black prints right here. I haven't really looked at this tray in a while, so it needs a little bit of maintenance. I've got some Debbie here that need to be, now you can see here all these roots are sticking out. Now when it comes to this, you can kind of try to get the roots in, and don't be scared. You can just move the roots. Okay, just like that. Make sure they're getting into the soil. So usually that's what I do. So these are some of my leaf-grown babies. I have some San Francisco Baldy. I have quite a few succulents in here. Compactum. I have Paul van Nonberg. I think this is a Fred Ives. Usually when they're still small, but it's kind of difficult to tell the difference between the Fred Ives and the ghost plant, but this is a Fred Ives. I've got some lilaceners right here. This is the San Francisco Baldy, so I've got quite a few in here. And I've got some more Alva Nunberg. Same here, same there, and some jade. This is Durhambergii. Okay, so I've got just a whole bunch of different ones. So here, Fred Ives, porcelain plant or titubans. I've got, I think this might be my Sedaveria Marcus. It's just this color because it's not exposed to the sun. So I don't worry about the babies, putting labels on the babies so much, because eventually I will be able to identify them as they get bigger. And here I've got this Pachyphytum. I forget which one this one is, but yeah, doesn't matter. I will identify it later. I've got jade. These are Sedaveria Marcus. This again is titubans that I find so easy to propagate and so easy to grow. I mean, 95% of the leaves will grow, if not 100%. And I've got some jades here that grew from leaves that have fallen off my jade. There's my other jade here. This is a indica, Sinocrossula, right here. I lost the leaf when I was repotting it. Same here. So this is Debbie. This one, I'm not 100% sure yet which one it is, but I don't know if it's my Surion. We'll see in 2 months or so what it is. Now this is my Mama Debbie that got damaged when we were moving, and it's a slow grower. Let me tell you that. It's a very slow grower, and you have to be very patient with it. So these are, this is a leaf I got from someone, and I wasn't sure at the time what plant it was, and it took forever to grow. I mean, these are, I'm gonna say maybe 8 months old. So I'm gonna say that the Debbie is a very slow growing plant, because I think these are about 8 months old. So it's one of those succulents you have to be patient with. And I bought this when it was a tiny teeny succulent about this size. Now it has grown. When I first got it, it showed up as a lipstick Echeveria, but no matter how much sun I've exposed it to, it doesn't seem to change. So when I took a picture of it the other day, it actually came up as agavoides golden Maria. And I'm happy to say that I have a baby. I'm happy to say that I've got a bubble right there, and these don't usually give off babies, so very excited. I bought this from a seller, and he was only willing to give me this. He had just 2 babies and a big one and a mama one, and he was only willing to sell me this, but I took it with all the damage it had inside. I didn't mind because I know the leaves will grow out. And it was green when I bought it, but exposure to the sun has turned it red. So I think this is some type of red edge agavoides or a lipstick. I haven't taken a picture yet, so not 100% sure. And this is my Papasurum, which I've had for quite a while now. This one is also a slow grower. Okay, now today I wanted to say I have no idea what this is. I am hoping it's a Bernalense. Okay, a variegated Bernalense, because I have the porcelain plant or titubans, and it looks different from this. So I'm hoping, I mean, they do look very similar, so a lot of people are thinking it's variegated titubans, but I'm just hoping that it's a Bernalense, because I would love to add a Bernalense to my collection. So if anybody out there knows exactly what this succulent is, please let me know so I can I know how to take care of this plant. I think it needs less sun since it's variegated, and also it will grow a lot slower than the other succulents. But yeah, so please comment below what you think this succulent might be. I'm suspecting it's a bernalense, and I just fingers crossed that it is. So, well, thank you for visiting my channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you soon.